Hey everyone, it's Dan here from Fret Success. I'm just going to go through a quick little basic tutorial which uses the concept of string skipping. So if you're not familiar with string skipping, it's pretty much what it is sounding like. So we are missing strings out between kind of phrases and notes to make it a little bit more interesting. And also this is a great beginner exercise to help you get a little bit more dexterous and agility around the neck, and so you can move around the fretboard a bit easier by not relying on just moving through the patterns. So if you're used to playing the kind of basic pentatonic, that sort of sound, this one's probably the next step for you where you'll start to jump around that shape. So the A minor pentatonic uses no sharps or flats, it's just using the A minor scale with a few notes picked out of it. This is just an exercise that's going to basically go through that pattern that I just played but jump around it. So remember, when we're playing through patterns, it's a good idea to try and keep it through fingers 1, 2, 3 and 4 and anchor your position so you're not moving around the finger like up and down the neck. It makes it a lot more efficient rather than going and try and keep one finger per fret going up there. And as you go through the strings, kind of slide through like that, so you've get nice and equidistant. So the first set of notes is the easy kind of 5 to 8, so the A to the C. Quite easy. And then we skip over the A string, the second one down, to the D string, and we play the 5, 7 fret. So we go from the G to the A. So we go. With the picking hand, you can do whatever you really want to. Depending on where you're going next, it's about being efficient with your hands, kind of heading off back in the direction that you are going to. So with this, it's probably easiest to go up and then down, then play down the D string and then back up again. So we're going. That sort of thing. So. Sort of thing. And then once we've patched that pattern back and forth, we'll play through the 5, 7 on the A string now. So we go from the D to the E. Then we do the same pattern on the G string. So this next pattern we've got up to now is this. That's one bar, so we're always playing eighth notes in this section. So it's kind of a repetitive pattern that goes same rhythm all the way through. Once we've got to that point there, we go to the D string and play the 5th and 7th fret. So we're going back to the G to the A basically on the D string. And then it's slightly different here because we've got the B string to count for. And then when we get to this bit here, it's slightly different where we're playing with our 4th finger instead of the 3rd finger on the B string. So we're going to start on the D string on the 5th to the 7th fret. Like that. Always skipping that string between the two phrases. And then the last one we'll do is go from the 5th to 7th fret on the G string, then to the 5th to the 8th fret on the thin E string there. So the whole pattern is this. So we'll play some now through with the tab at a medium tempo, kind of like that 75 beats per minute, and we'll play through that a couple of times and you can play along. And then there's various other tempos you can access on this page as well. So you can see this is a slight variation through from the, and it makes it a bit more exciting to play. So this is a great one to play, and you can obviously move it around the neck wherever you want to, this shape, and start to realize what's going on. And then there's a bit of a next challenge. You could actually work backwards through this as well to make it a bit more, even more interesting. So, and once you've mastered this through, just try and play through different periods and parts of this song. So you could actually just start and dig in with the start of the D string. can kind of hear that it starts to sound interesting, and all you're doing is make it a kind of a nice jumpy kind of melody, which you can kind of hum along to and play along to, and makes your solos a bit more exciting. So hope this has been an interesting lesson. So I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.